Hello everyone, and welcome back to Star Wars, Knights of the Old Republic. So, we're still caught by this strange guy in this old tomb. What if I told you I was Darth Revan?
Then I'd say you have quite an imagination. Not a bad thing, but not quite what I'm looking for in a proper Sith.
We can talk about this, right?
I'm sure we could. We could chat all day about it. But where would that get us? I'm quite determined, and you are quite helpless. Perhaps you have some questions. I'm not above delaying the test a bit. The results are always the same.
So... yeah. You're a madman.
What's a little mental instability between tutor and pupil? What's important is that I'm here to better the Sith as a whole. It's a big job.
Okay. So, what if I pass?
Why, then you go free. Tell you what, I'll even pass on to you my own personal thesis on ancient Sith philosophies. They're based on all I've learned studying Tulak's tomb. They'll make you a better Sith, I'm sure. The chances of you passing, however, are sadly remote.
Where's HK-47, actually? Oh well. Fine, do your worst.
Now, is that any kind of attitude to take with higher education? I'm doing you a favor, really. So then, this is how it goes. I'm going to pose a moral question to you. Get it right, and I torture Mikol. Get it wrong, and I torture you. Mikol here is a bit weak. He probably won't be able to take much more punishment. Mind you, get too many wrong, and you'll die yourself. I don't know what you think of Mikol. Maybe you don't like him. Maybe you think he deserves to be murdered. Well, here's your chance, fair enough?
Go ahead.
Well then, any last comments before we begin, Mikol?
We can both survive. Attack him together.
Now, dear lad, do you really think your friend here will answer questions wrong just to spare little you, risking their own life? And how many correctly answered questions before you die? No, don't be silly. You had your chance, remember? On that note, let's begin. Now then, your immediate superior amongst the Sith is an effective commander and a fine leader. He trusts you and you like him. You see an opportunity to kill him. What do you do?
Now I will do the thing that he suggested I was never going to do, which is take punishment so Mikol doesn't die, because that's the nice thing to do. So... I'm not going to kill him, of course. The right answer from his point of view would obviously be to kill the guy.
Incorrect! What sort of thinking is that? If all the Sith thought as you did, we would all be soft like the Jedi. Well, it's time for your punishment. And so we come to round 2. You come across a group of humans who are threatened by dangerous animals. They plead for help, offering you a reward. What do you do?
I accept the reward and assist them, which is again the wrong answer, from his point of view.
So you've made a profit, and now you have some sniveling, useless fools trading after you. No. Bad idea. At any rate, here is your punishment. Let's see. Yes. You discover an aspect of the Force that gives you great power. Do you share it and strengthen the Sith as a whole? Or keep it to yourself?
Pretty sure the correct answer from his point of view would be to keep it to myself, so I share it.
You gained an advantage and you share it freely? Let them rip the secret from my dead hands, I say. I mean, share it? Are you mad? Well, you did ask for this. It's for your own good. Still going? All right, then. One of your underlings has made a major mistake which makes you look bad. He's normally very competent and skilled. Do you kill him or give him another chance?
Well, I'm giving him another chance, of course.
Another chance to make you look poor to your superiors? To make it look like you are weak and deserving of attack? No. Think again. Not that good help is easy to find. Oh well, here's your reward. Last question. You're about to die. Do you pass on your knowledge to your apprentice to make him stronger? Or do you use your last breath to strike at your enemies?
Since I don't know which one he would consider right, I mean, probably this one, but I'll go for pass on my knowledge.
Fool! It's a trick question! A true Sith never dies! I'll enjoy this one. Time for your medicine! Now, this is odd. The test is over and you're both still alive. Well, that's never happened before. What to do? I suppose this means you can go, Miko. I'll have to just figure out what to do with our friend here. Run along now.
Or I could use the Force to free them. And we could kill you. Seems you didn't think of that, old man.
What? Mutiny! Behave, students! That's it! Detention for all of you! Permanent detention!
Yep, you're going to die, right? I mean, you are aware of that.
Yes.
Oh, HK-47 is back. Yay. So how about some Master Speed and some for Master Valor?
Yes?
Droid efficiency. Best.
I guess he wasn't a true Sith after all. I can't believe that I'm alive. You saved me. You could have easily just answered those questions and let me die.
Nobody deserves to die like that. Nobody.
Yes. Well, I see what you mean. I've never been on that side of the fence before. It makes you think. I'd be dead if you weren't... if you were proper Sith. But you're not, are you? Don't worry. I won't tell anyone.
This could be a chance to change your ways.
You mean the light side? I've never thought about that. Can you even go back? I've done some... I've hurt a lot of people.
There's always remorse and atonement. That's the harder path, though, boy. Think you can do that?
I don't think the light side is for me. But maybe neither are the Sith. Maybe it's time for me to leave. Thanks, I suppose. And good luck.
Yay! I'm such a nice guy. And what did you have? An artifact, I guess. A crystal, money, a med pack. No, I'll take it. No, the tomb door is not actually locked. The sarcophagus is, however. Last time HK was strong enough to open it. Maybe he will be again.
Entry.
Yes. Found the mask of Tula Court.
What?
I believe all of those things are actually things that I can only use... Yeah, once I'm on the dark side. So... if I have to hand these in for extra credit, I think that wouldn't be much of a loss. Let's try to open these doors.
Here.
Come on, you've hit it once. Are you planning to miss from now on? No, that was a hit. Good.
Here.
That was a miss. I don't know how you missed that door, but... you apparently did. And hidden inside is a crystal. I'm going to do the same thing to the other doors then, if there's crystals in it.
Acknowledgement.
Definitely want that. Let's see if I can hack them.
Successful entry.
Yes. Okay, so that'll enable me to avoid having to bash them in. If I can hack them, that's much more easy.
Affirmative.
And it's faster too, considering my rather lacking abilities in the hitting things right in front of you.
Yes?
The department. Okay, I mean, we took some damage from that fight, and, you know, maybe it's a little foolish to take the torture for that Meekle guy, but we managed to turn him in the end, so he's no longer going to be a Sith. And I suspect that'll probably mean it's worth it in the long run. Right? Saving lives and all that, you know, probably a good idea. I'll go with it. Oh, another one of those random animals.
Take that! I still got it. Now you get it.
Let's check this place then. Lots of enemies.
Take that!
That hurt, I bet. That hurt, I bet. What?
HK-47. You are somewhat skilled with explosives. You should be able to disable it. Don't think I'll be able to recover mines without speccing at least 20 in explosives, but...
And you need...
What?
I don't actually have the right characters for that, really. I suspect in order to really do that, I would need someone like, Mission, or maybe... I think Zalbar is good with explosives as well. But they're just not the kind of characters I really enjoy. Their personalities are sort of bland and... nah. It's really weird that I forgot Jolie, because he's such a fun character, and I completely, totally forgot about his existence in between my playthroughs. Okay. I should probably stop playing at some point. I've done so much today. Probably 3-4 hours. But, yeah, time constraints and such. The problem is, once I have an evening free, I feel I should best use it, because otherwise it'll lead to, like, long breaks in between episodes again. You have a name.
Oh, hello to you. You're new to the Academy, aren't you? I can't say we've ever met.
That's right, we haven't. So who are you?
Galen Lore, at your service. Aren't these tombs fascinating? We had no idea the Sith were here so long ago.
Why not? Aren't there records?
Not from this far back. Or at least what records do exist are sketchy at best. These ruins date back to a period when the Sith were first formed, before their exile into the far reaches of space. It's quite fascinating.
He doesn't seem like an evil guy. What are you doing here?
I've been working on a translation of some of the runes by this tomb. I'm quite excited. This may very well be the tomb of Ajunta Pall.
Who's Ajunta Pall?
Ajunta Pall was one of the first of the great Sith Lords. He rebelled against his Jedi Masters and led the way for the rest of us that followed. These runes claim that he was interred here, and I wonder if his sword might not be here as well.
His sword?
According to legend, Ajunta Pall created a sword of terrible power. Someone who located it could gain considerable prestige.
Hasn't any effort been made to recover it?
Well, a few of the bolder students have tried. They did not return. As I understand it, the tombs are quite dangerous.
Okay, so... I've got to be going.
Of course. Don't let me keep you from your business.
My business is going in there, getting that sword, getting prestige for it. La 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 la. Oh look, it says Tomb of Ajunta Pall. Looks like your prediction was right. I love metagaming. Everett's plasma mine. Huh. Am I good enough to disable it? Probably not, right? It'll just blow up in my face. No? Okay. HK. Can you open this? Slow motion?
Affirmative. Successful entry.
Yes?
You can indeed. Oh, enemies. I did not even notice them. Well, they kind of blend into the environment quite well. Well, that was easy. Except here there's a
Yes?
bunch of assault droids. I almost suspect a riddle. Puzzle. You know what I mean.
Yes?
Here's someone's severed arm with a datapad on it. Problem is there's lots of datapads which are just called datapads. Let's see if we can find the right one. Ancient Sith tablet. Not relevant. Don't know what that is. Datapad. Description of me and Bastila. Okay, that's not the right one. That's also not the right one. That's from the ship, I think, where we were captured. Okay, so this is the right one. There has got to be a way to get past this obelisk blocking the bridge. It seems to be made of some kind of unstable material. I'm willing to bet some kind of energy discharge will set it off. Blaster fire isn't doing the trick, however. I'll have to try some kind of explosive. I just hope the guard droid over there is as defunct as it looks. I am going to go ahead and say no, it isn't. Can this obelisk be affected in any way? No. Does walking on here make the guard droids attack me? That one's active. Do I have explosives? I probably do, right? I mean, will a thermal detonator work? Yes, it will. Oh look, the droid activated. Perfect, they all did. Well, that's not good. Not good at all. Because I can't attack them.
Droid efficiency at its best.
Did I just see something interactive here? Yes, Sith corpse. See, the problem is I can't do anything against them because, well, ranged and such. Ah, there's lever back here. Maybe that'll help. Arguably. I thought it would only lower the obelisk so I could attack in melee range, but nope, it's just blown them up. Which, I guess that's fine.
Acknowledgement.
You seem to have skill at hacking ancient Sith doors.
Affirmative. Successful entry.
What?
So let's quick save. That wasn't too difficult. Okay. Here's a Sith statue. Doesn't appear to be doing much. Here's a corpse. HK! I'm going to need you to hack this. If it's... Nope, doesn't appear to need hacking. Okay, in here we have a bunch of swords. Don't think any of them are the right one. Hey, look, there's someone.
Too long in the cold and the dark. I am disturbed again. A human.
Now this you don't see every day. This This is an old spirit full of the Force. I sense great sadness and regret. Walk carefully.
A Jedi here? Why have you come to this dark place, Jedi? Why disturb my sleepless rest?
I was here once before, I think. Do you remember me?
I do, and yet I do not. The Force is so strong with you, human. Yet the face, the soul... it has been so very long.
Are you Ajunta Paul?
I had a name once. Ajunta Paul. Yes, that was my name. I was one of many. We were servants of the dark side. Sith Lords, we called ourselves. So proud. In the end, we were not so proud. We hid from those we had betrayed. We fell, and I knew it would be so.
So you were an ancient Sith Lord, right?
Ancient? Has it been so long that you used the word ancient? I have been here so long, so lost, I cannot remember. We were the first to rebel, to betray, to surrender ourselves to the dark side. So strong, we thought, so wrong.
So what do you mean by those we had betrayed? I mean, probably the Jedi, right?
Our Jedi Masters, those who had taught us to use the Force, who warned us against the dark side, yet we embraced it in secret, reveled in its power. We were discovered? Or did we act? I can no longer remember. But here is where we came, to hide, to grow, and here we fell.
So how did you fall? What happened?
We hid from the Jedi, but it was not they who destroyed us. Is it not obvious what we did? We destroyed each other. We desired the secrets of each other to increase our power. We battled until finally our fortress rained down on top of us.
The Sith consumed themselves, did they? I suppose that eventually they'd be all they'd have left to fight.
And so, here, our old secret is buried, and none of us hold it anymore. Is that not right? Our power fled. Oh, what became of us? Do the Sith still thrive? Did they ever return?
They returned and endanger us all, and the light side must battle them.
So much time has passed, and yet we have learned nothing.
Why do you remain here?
Remain? Do I remain? I have regretted for so long all that I have done. My sword, I filled it with my pride, and it is buried with me now, a corpse as I am a corpse. I am dead as my faith is dead, and I shall remain here, surrounded by blackness in death as in life.
So I kind of feel sorry for the guy.
Most of my brethren would desire only to take what power I have left, even if it would destroy them. I wish my sword to be taken away from here. I do not wish it to rot away as I have. I command this of you.
What do you want me to do with it?
If you are wise, you will not keep it. In the end, it is what destroyed me. There are 3 blades within my sarcophagus. Only one is truly my sword, but it has been so long, I do not remember which. Find the sword that is mine and place it on the statue. If it is truly mine, then it is yours.
Okay, and if the sword isn't yours?
Then you must die. This is how it must be.
Okay, how will I know which sword it is?
I do remember one thing of my sword. Listen to me carefully. I am that which grips the heart in fright, hearkens night and silences the light. It was written of my sword long, long ago. Go then, find my sword and place it on the statue.
Okay, that's a bit of an ominous riddle.
Yes?
Let's check. A notched steel sword, which doesn't really fit the description. I mean, might be. Since, quite frankly, I really have no idea which one of them it might be, and that riddle doesn't really help me too much, I'm going to go ahead and quick save before I use the statue. Now, I suspect it's going to be that notched sword, but it's definitely not the vibro sword, that wouldn't work, but I think it's this one. So do I now need to die? Was that the wrong one?
Yes, that is the one. That is the blade that destroyed me. Take it. Take it and the other blades even. Take them and go. My darkness awaits me.
There's no need to remain here, is there?
No need? What choice have I?
You can return to the light side and end your torment.
Return? But I betrayed my old masters. They would never let me return to the light side. It is too late. Too late.
I don't believe the light side would turn you away. You have suffered long enough.
If I could return... Oh, my master, it has been so long, and I regret so much.
Yay. I'm such a nice guy. So what's that sword giving me? Junta Paul's Blade. 5 to 15, plus 2 fire damage. Attack modifier plus 5. It's not even modifiable. Prefer my sword, actually. So very posh. No, if it's not hand-baked by the Queen, I won't eat it. No. Yeah. Hey, you.
I saw you come in here, and I rather figured you'd make it all the way to the sarcophagus. Good to see I wasn't wrong.
Chardon, what do you want?
Isn't it obvious? I've been hoping that someone would do the dirty work in retrieving the sword of Ajunta Paul for some time. It's been quite a wait.
Oh, typical. Always ready to jump at what they perceive to be the easier path.
Warning. Touch the Master's blade and lose an arm, meatbag.
Now that you have it, I just thought I'd relieve you of it. It must be quite a burden after all.
Nope. I think I'll manage with it just fine. But thanks for the offer.
Oh, but I insist. I'm not about to let a chance to impress Master Uthar pass me by. I may like you well enough, but being a Sith is all about taking chances when the moment is right. So make it easier on both of us. Hand over the sword.
Nope, I'm not giving it to you.
Need to do things the hard way, eh? Fine by me.
If you insist. You see, I try to do the right thing. I don't know why I flurry, but I might as well.
Yes?
And you can stasis field, but I suspect he won't be affected by it. Yeah, just standard attacks, I guess. Oh, he was affected. Cool.
Sure.
if I go through with this, will any of my sort of colleagues, enemies, rivals even be alive anymore? Or rather, still competing? I guess that woman definitely will. Hey you, do you want the sword? I'll give it to you.
You have the sword. The sword of a gentle Paul. That's it, isn't it? How did you ever acquire it?
I got it from Ajunta himself, if you must know.
Are you joking with me? The Sith Lord still lives?
Well, not exactly.
Oh, that is quite interesting. My mentor told me that Sith apparitions might be possible, but I never truly believed it. Well, thank you for the information. I must go and inform my mentor at once of this strange news.
But don't you want the sword? Well, never mind. Apparently not. Okay, I think that's all the tombs searched. Let's head back to the Sith Academy. I mean, except for the one where we have to do that final test thing. But I believe the artifacts we found now are probably enough to impress the Master Guy that we are totally Sith material. Even though we have helped everyone along the way and gained a bunch of light side points in the process, we are still totally the bad guys. Really evil. Yeah. Rah. Drowning puppies. Actually, that's kind of fun. Anyway. If I used Master Speed, I would have totally caught up with you. Okay, so I think this is a good opportunity to say goodbye. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.